Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's such an honor to speak with you.
Thank you.
So, tell me about this role of yours in this movie. You're fantastic, by the way, and I can't wait to hear your take on your role.
Well, it was a pleasure to play Stevie because it's a pleasure to play a character that has that kind of an impact on our central character in the movie, Irish Mike, and this little special day in his life where he's kind of making the rounds and getting his house in order and making sure that all of the people who have loved him and who he has loved knows how what's in his heart. Not the least of which is Stevie, who he's known for 25 years and who, the minute Mikey walked into the gym as a 14-year-old kid, Stevie said, I think I got a shot at greatness here. And so that was the springboard of a beautiful relationship. And it was just an honor to play him.
And what would you say were some of the challenges about playing Stevie?
The paycheck is a low budget film.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And in what ways do you relate?
Other than that, there were no challenges. The whole gig was a pure exercise and pleasure and enthusiasm and love for Jack Houston, who is one of my favorite people on the planet, has been since the moment we met many years ago.
And in what ways do you relate to Stevie? Or if you don't, what characteristics of his do you wish you had?
Say it again.
And how do you relate to Stevie? And if you don't, does he have any characteristics that you wish you had?
Well, I hope to think that the people I love in my life, I have number one showed them sufficiently so that they know how loved they are. Number two, help guide them on and navigate through, this life is difficult. You have some really bad days in this life. And if you're in a relationship with somebody who's close to you because he's a family member or a dear friend, you're going to be a witness to that. And I just hope I've had a positive effect when people are behind the eight ball and having, doubts. And I feel like that's Stevie in a nutshell.
And you worked with an amazing cast and crew. Tell me a little bit about that and working with everybody because everybody was so fantastic.
There's something about your sound quality that you're kind of sounding. I'm not able to make out what you're saying because it's very garbled.
Okay, sorry, can you hear me now?
That's better.
Okay, so I was just asking, tell me about working with everybody else on the film because you have such a legendary cast, including yourself. Tell me about working with everybody else.
I never got a chance to work with anybody but Mike Pitt because, just the logistics of filming this movie. He did all of the sequences with each character separately. And so the only one who I really interact with in the movie is Irish Mike. So I can't give you an answer of what it was like to work with anyone else because I just didn't.
And without giving too much away, what's one scene you're most looking forward to everybody seeing?
Um, I mean, my final scene with Mike after the fight is the one that I'm gonna, remember for the rest of my days, and I'm hoping that it has the same effect on the audience as it had on me. How, it was an encapsulation of this beautiful love that the two characters had for one another, and I found it very moving.
That's, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's amazing. Yeah, I like that. And I just want to know, other than that, what are some of your other favorite memories of filming?
Filming this project or in
Yes,
general?
yep, this project, yes.
Well, I love the all of the scenes that happened in Stevie's gym were shot in one day. And those are the scenes that kind of are definitive of the dynamic between this incredible devotion that Stevie has for Mike and that Mike has for Stevie. So that was a very special day from top to bottom.
And tell me a little bit about how you prepared for the role of Stevie.
I ate a lot of Haagen-Dazs.
Okay, okay, I'm hearing that. What's your favorite one that you ate?
Uh, I'm I'm partial to vanilla Swiss almond.
It's a good one. I like that one. I like it. Nice. So how else
Thank you
did you
so
prepare?
much. I feel better about myself now.
I can't live without that stuff, so we're on the same page there. So how else did you prepare?
I basically realized that the preparation for this movie was to just be open and present for the performance that Michael Pitt was giving, because it was so personal and so raw and so unpredictable, because it was so unstudied and unrehearsed, that my job was basically to just tune into him and respond to what he was giving as an actor. And then I figured if I do that effectively, I'll be in the right ballpark.
And you mentioned before working with Jack before. So tell me a little bit about how he chose you for this project, how you came together for this project.
Well, we met as actors on a project about 15 years ago and stayed friends. And then when
Sammy, you have some background noise.
Okay, can you hear me now?
well, we hear you, but we also hear a whole lot of somebody screaming in the background.
Okay, here, let me move. Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I
Yeah.
also don't want to hear whoever it
Yeah,
is that
oh,
is.
yeah, someone just walked in the room. Sorry. So can you hear
All
me
right.
better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so tell me a little bit about that. So about working with Jack and how you initially came together for this project.
Jack is one of those special people that you really really wish well, and when he's going to embark on something as tripped out as writing and directing his first movie, and he's asking you to be a part of it, you know my level of enthusiasm was through the roof. I just not only wanted to be a witness, but I wanted to be a helper. I wanted to be one less problem he had to worry about when he was making this movie, because I know how difficult it is to get a movie made and how many obstacles one has in the course of every single day.
And what's next for you?
Christmas.
Nice. Do you have any special plans or special traditions that you're following?
Um, Haagen-Dazs, probably.
Okay. Okay, I like it. That's part of my plan too. I like it.
Big shout out to Haagen-Dazs, I guess, huh? That's
They
the
should make you their spokesperson.
they should. Give them a call, will you?
I
They're
will,
not
absolutely.
taking my calls.
Well, maybe if they listen to this interview, they'll finally hire you as their spokesman.
There you go.
So,
I
any
feel
other
better. I
projects?
feel better about my prospects.
I like it. I like it. So, any other projects on the docket or?
There's a whole bunch of stuff that is in the can. It's getting ready to come out one way or the other. I can't think of all of them right now, but um, a movie I did with Theo Rossi called I can't remember the name of it. Another movie I did called Stranglehold. There's a movie out right now with Liam Neeson called Absolution. There's another movie out with Matt Damon and Casey Affleck called The Instigators. Yeah, you can pretty much throw a rock and hit me no matter where you throw it.
Nice. That's why you're such a legend. And I want to say thank you so much. It was a huge honor, and I'm so proud of all you accomplished.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you. Have a